Who are you, Blues fan? We're bleeding blue with you. Let's go, Blues! Let's go, Blues! Let's go, Blues!
BlueNote fan report. Aloha and mahalo. Sorry for the background. It's because I am packed. Well, 90% packed. I still got some things to do, but the Blues are taking on the Toronto Maple Leafs. Mitch Marner, Jonathan Tavares, and an all-world, all-American Austin Matthews. They're at the Big E today. How are you doing, everybody? Let me just tell you, I'm doing a truncated show today. Probably just going to do a first intermission. And I want to let everybody know before you guys start slamming me, my anxiety is on tilt. Jason, a great guy, does really supports the show, send a message, hey, the time's all wrong, and I almost blew up in my head. So that's not on Jason, it's my fault. I get that. I'm just letting you guys know so we don't get people out there. Yeah, just heard this. Heard this morning. Torrey Krug out 6 weeks with a some type of injury, right? We don't know much more than that. Really interesting. He played the last game and he didn't seem to be any issues, but now all of a sudden he's out 6 weeks. Tyler Tucker's coming up. Gonna be interesting to see how this plays out. This changes things. This makes trading for a top level defenseman a priority in my eyes. Right? And it's really weird right now. I can't have the TV because I have TV on. You're going to hear it, I think. So let me try and do this. So I got it on a little bit. You guys shouldn't be able to hear that. It might help me get a little bit going on and paying attention. So things are really weird for me now. I don't have voice in my head, so I'm not hearing other things. Usually I will hear what I'm saying. Now I don't. So it's going to be blocked a shot in Vegas. I wonder if 6 weeks sounds like you broke something, right? And if he blocked a heavy shot in Vegas, there's a chance he broke a bone. And I think that's what it is. They might have x-rayed something. And now that I think about it, 6 weeks, that's about the amount of time to heal a bone, right? And depending on what that bone is, yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, man, I found out Thursday night, they're wearing the yellow jerseys, man. I got to go get me one when I get in. Man, I'm excited. No, if it was an ankle, it would be more than 6 weeks. It's got to be something non-joint related, right? Because I know with my wrist, when it was joint related, that freezes up the joint. And the like when my cast came off, and my cast came off right about the 7 week mark, 4 week, 5 week, 6 week, maybe 7 week mark. When my cast came off, I couldn't, I mean, maybe you remember this. I couldn't do this, right? That's it, right? That's all I could do. So I'm in my living room. I'm in my normal living room. Normally I have a green screen and all that, but I'm packed. All my gear is sitting in that suitcase over there, right? My main camera's in the other room. I still got to get this little bit of stuff packed. My laptop's packed. I mean, I'm going for a week and I'm taking 3 bags. right? It doesn't. I don't travel lightly, unfortunately, but it's because of my gear. If I wasn't I'm bringing my gear, no ands, ifs, or buts. We just be there. But bringing my gear, it makes things different. I think have my jerseys packed. Got to pack my hat still, and a few little things like that, cables and things. But for the most part, I'm ready to go. I can barely see your comments, guys. So you got to give me a little bit of leeway on that tonight. Um, Flight, is it canceled? Well, I didn't fly Southwest, thank God. I'm flying American, and it looks like everything's fine. I should be able to get from Dallas to St. Louis without a problem. Or not Dallas, Phoenix to St. Louis without a problem. No, if it's a small bone of the ankle, it would be 6 weeks, especially if it's only a fracture. Well, I mean, that's all mine was. Well, mine wasn't a small bone. Mine was a bigger bone, but we'll see. Torpachinko's doctor, yeah. Maybe AC generator. I have no pack like 17 coats. Okay, I had no clue what he said at first. Um, I got a really nice coat to pack. It's all right. It's in my carry-on. I'm worried about my cameras. My camera bag is bigger than normal. I mean, it's a 32-inch bag, so it's about like yay big, and it's heavy, right? And that's my carry-on. Hey, Wendy, how you doing today? I'm not going to bring anybody on because this isn't going to be a full-on show. I still got to pack. I got to get on a plane later tonight. Um, I hope so. I hope so. I don't know about being happy. My anxiety is through the roof tonight. Uh, Rosen, maybe. That might be. I haven't seen the lineups yet. I've been talking to you guys, so it's harder to see. It's not like my normal setup where the things are sitting right in front of me. Taking Krug out really hurts the power play, and that we're going to see how that's affected. I mean, the power play had been clicking lately. Um, Penalty kill has got to really focus, right? They got to go 1-19. Out of every 20 attempts, give up one, and that's a lot easier said than done. But that's what's going to have to happen, right? They got to stay out of the box. Really important. Stay out of the box. Make each shift count, and that's what they haven't been doing. There's a pregame on Bally as I'm watching it right now. Kevin. Rosen can fit on the power play. Possible. I agree. Power play wise, significant loss, 5-on-5. It won't be significant loss. It won't be his midcourt at best 5-on-5. Okay, fair enough. He spelled Grice wrong. Had a month to change his name. Actually, now he doesn't get all that time to change his name. He's got what, a week? He's got to keep it for a week. And the funny thing is, I don't hate Grice. I've been one of Grice's biggest supporters when everybody else hated him. Everyone forgets that, right? When we got Grice, I was like, this is an upgrade over Husso. At least I felt it was. Husso has surprised me in Detroit. He really has, right? His numbers in Detroit are amazing. Really is. He's out to prove himself, and I think that's what he's doing. Going to be a shit show tonight, guys. My head's not completely into the game. Yeah, they changed the policy where you can't change your name so much. There you go. I'm just hanging on, guys. I can see Pareko and Bortuzzo, maybe not Mikola. I think Mikola's right there. No Tucker tonight. Okay. We need shots. Leafs goalie is suspect. Yeah, I'm where there. Rosen is in. Rosen. See if anybody gets that reference. Oh, dark. Okay, darkness. Oh, wow. After I set my anxieties up, someone's going to throw something like that. How much of this year is Bennington? How much of this year is the way the teams played? I don't think Bennington's regressed this year. I think Bennington's had a stellar year. I think the team in front of him has regressed enough to take that year and make it look worse. Right? God, you guys, I don't think there's a fan base out there that's harder on their players than we are. I really don't. I don't think there's a fan base out there. I don't think he's that great of a goalie. I think he's having a good year, one good year in a resurging team. I think he'd be just as bad here. Just as bad here. What did Ashley? Ashley said something. Oh, Mikla makes stupid. I'm nuts. Why am I nuts? Why am I nuts? I want to know why I'm fucking nuts. Oh man, what a night! What a God! This is going to be. Going to be a rough week. Really is. It shouldn't be, but it could be. I guess I'm not going to go there. I haven't looked at his numbers. I haven't completely looked at his numbers. I guess I got to go back and look at them. Oh, you're talking about Krug. Okay, I see where you're at there. Yeah, there. Oh, that's a good one, AC. I know, man. You're self-confessed. Yeah, well, Bennington is my starter for fantasy, and he's destroyed me. He's destroyed. The one time I don't start him, he gets a shutout. Fucking figures. I didn't pay attention to my roster today. Hopefully, my buddy fixed it for me because otherwise, I'm just going to start the week in absolute hell. I'm going to do the best I can today, guys. I'm really, I got to tell you, I'm struggling. Okay, I am struggling. I'm concerned about this trip. I'm concerned about how things are going to go down. I am staying in the Soulard area, right? So I got an apartment in the Soulard area, so that should make life just a tad better. At least it'll be a nice place, and you know I can go out a little bit, but I didn't get to see the line, so I'll have to take a look at them later. I'm just right now the way I'm sitting, it's really hard for me to see the TV and pay attention to you guys at the same time. And I'm not doing a good job of it. So I'm only doing the first intermission. I will not do a second intermission or a post game. Yeah, my anxiety is just on fucking tilt. It's on tilt. And I even had both my therapist appointments today, and I'm still on tilt. I have to, though. I have to try, and that's why I set my stuff up so I can see everything. And the other thing is, with my sound machine, I can have the game in my ear. You guys don't hear it unless I screw up and hit the button, but I hear what's happening on the TV. So it does help me maintain a sense of where we're going. Tarasenko, man. I know you guys think I know you guys know I have an incredible love affair with him, but he's had a very quietly good year. 28 points already. And I know that's not up there in the top echelon, but for a team that's doing bad, he's right there. He doesn't have the goals, but the assists. He's passing the puck and he's getting it where it needs to go. And as long as he keeps doing that, we should be fine. We get Kyrou back today. I think that could help things out. Yeah, Ash, it's something you got to learn. And once we get you a sound box and you're able to set it up that way, you'll kind of start figuring it out. I mean, it's taken a while for me. Bushnevia, Raleigh, Saline, Kyrou, Thomas, Tarasenko. I like that. Line 2, Sada, Kari, Barbashev, line 3, Torpachenko, Brown, Levo, line 4, Letty, Pareko, D pair 1, Rosen, Falk 2, Mikola, Bortuzzo 3. I would rather Mikola be with Falk. I'd like to see Rosen down with Bortuzzo, to be honest. But, I'm not the coach. I just get to be the armchair coach. But there it is. Toronto, man, them guys live in a fishbowl up there. Last game, Vladdy was what? How was Vladdy shit last game? Explain that one to me. I want you to explain that to me. Wow. He had 3 points, a goal and 2 assists, if I remember right. Either a goal and 2 assists or a goal and an assist. He scored in the shootout. And yeah. I'd like you to explain that one to me. Explain that one too. Kyrou is supposed to be out there. Fair enough, Darkness. I could see that. Oh, wow. This show's so bad, only 3 people like it. Ashley, John, and E. Wow. I must be doing a horrible freaking job. Either that or nobody's on Facebook. No, 7 on Facebook. Oh, well. Is what it is. Is what it is. Tarasenko has 5 assists in the last 3 games. Yet he was terrible last game. I don't get that. Because you just did it, jackass. Ryan Green. You just did it because I didn't miss you. You just did it. Because Ashley can see these things as she gets on and looks at them. So nice try, MFer. Nice try. Right? Let's go Blues. I hope so, my friend. I hope so. Oh, there's the lines. I finally seen them. So O'Reilly centering Shen and Bushnevich, Thomas centering Tarasenko and Kyrou, Barbashev with the Kari and Saad, and Brown with Levo and Torpedo. I'm okay with that. It doesn't seem too scrambled. I like Shen up there in right wing on the top line. I think that him and O'Reilly have something going on. I'm okay with that. Absolutely. Okay. So while I'm gone, the show is going to be funky. Um, the 29th and the 31st, there will only be a pregame show, but it will probably be recorded and played. I will probably record something, 15 minutes or so, and then play it. I will try and do some type of intermission show, but it will be hard. The only good thing is I have my ears. So with my ears in, it makes it to where I will be able to hear when in most cases you can't hear. Right? Um, I have no clue what Eve's saying there. Uh, yeah, Bob, I hope you can get over that COVID, man. I hope you really do start feeling better, buddy. That had to be tough. You being isolated from the kids this weekend. This weekend. Oh man, I know that just had to be tough, bud. Sammy Helms and Chris Shockey. He made sure now that I don't use an L anymore. You know. Ryan, if I could, I absolutely freaking would. Got to remember, the Blues don't give a flying F about me in this show. They have made that clear to me. My show is nothing to them. They don't see it. What do you mean Toronto is out and Anaheim is in? I don't know what you're talking about, E. You're kind of you're out there, bud. I don't know what you mean. By the way, I want to put this out. I don't read every comment, okay? And that's my and not to be a dick, but that's my prerogative. You know, sometimes there are comments out there that just don't make sense, or I just don't want to deal with. So I bet you did. Yeah, it absolutely would. It absolutely would there, Ryan. Uh, I agree with that. I do agree with that, Darkness. No, you're absolutely not, bud. That's how I'm looked at. That's exactly how I'm looked at. So it is what it is. My arm's hurting. Right now, man, I just hope to get in town, man. Get on that flight tonight. I'm gonna take 2 melatonin and 10 milligrams of melatonin. Did I? I didn't say we play Anaheim tonight. I know I said we play Toronto tonight. I know I said we play Toronto tonight. I know I said that. I don't think Anaheim even came out of my lips. That was a TikTok from like 3 weeks ago. I didn't do a TikTok today. You need to look at dates sometimes, bud. That TikTok was from a while ago. I'm taking not bringing my red jersey. I'm taking my clown jersey, Tereshchenko. I'm taking my 2 military jerseys. I'm taking uh, my 5 jersey, and I'm taking my Warriors jersey. So those are the jerseys. Hey, Marianne, how you doing? The Blues are 4-9-0 against the East. They need to win this one tonight. They absolutely need to win this one tonight. No ands, ifs, or buts about that. Sammy Helms, Chris Shockey, E. Guido, John Hefner, Ashley Jones, and Marianne Holmes put their thumbs in the air. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciated. And yes, Ryan Green. I skipped your name on purpose, mother effer. I got one watching on the Hawaii STL Blues fan, 5 on Guy Bensing, and 5 on YouTube. Tad Dieterman, hey buddy, can't wait to get there. No, my studio is packed up. My studio is pretty much sitting in that suitcase right there. The majority of it, I was able to pack. I was so worried about my tripod, but I figured out how to break it down so I could get it in there. And my bag, I have like a pound and a half to work with on my bag. So I'm like going to put some hats in there. I think I got a jersey to put in there. I got a gift to put in there. I didn't bring a lot of gifts, guys. My stuff is so heavy, I can't. I appreciate it, Epsy. Gus, I appreciate it. And you know what, guys? Biggest thing, if you can make it out to one of the 3 lives, please show up. Right? Really, please show up. It means a lot to me. It really does. Oh, Chris, I cannot wait to get you guys. You know what, Chris? When I do my birthday show, I'd like to be able, and I don't know if your son's, what his sleep schedule is, but if we could get him on during that and bring him on while we're doing our live there, I'd like to do that. People won't be able to see him, but they'll be able to hear him. So if you think we can maybe do that, let me know. I'd love to do it. Yeah. And then going into the New Year's Eve game with Minnesota, that Minnesota's a must win. Right? I wish that was true, my friend. I wish that was true. Well, I'm sure I'll be fine. I've flown numerous times. Right now, I just want to get back to the loo. I get in about 2 in the afternoon. I can't check in until 4. Probably go get me a Lion's Choice out there in Bridgeton, my old home store. Then I might head down to Enterprise. So I can go to the store. It's not a must win, but points are important. You got to pile up points, right? You've got to be in every game. It's not as much of a must win, but you got to be in every game. And then after Enterprise, I'll probably I'll probably go get me some, go to a Schnucks or something and buy me some groceries. Oh yeah, Marianne, Lion's Choice is absolutely around. They're a very good local company, and they expanded. They're actually kind of regional now, right? But in the St. Louis area, the Bridgeton store. What's funny is it's not the original store. Where you drive into the Bridgeton store is where the original store used to be. So that's kind of interesting. I got to get a hold of one of the reporters I know. I think he's going to try and get me to go to practice at Enterprise. Probably not, and I hope not. Usually, for me, baggage claim is pretty quick. Oh, I will get emos. That's an absolute must. No, when you get into that, when you get into that, when you get into that 19, when you get into the halfway point and you're out of the playoffs, that they start getting that important, right? Yeah, Hall of Fame approved. I got asked about that yesterday about buying the yellow jersey with the stifle on it. Do I have an issue with that? And I don't. Right? I mean, I don't like that it's on there, but it's all it's just part of it, right? At some point, it's the same way with the clown jersey. Everything that was on that clown jersey is part of the jersey, whether you like it or not. Yes, I do, Sammy. Yes, I do. I am a Captain and Coke guy. Pun intended. Uh, what time and where are you? Well, on my birthday, it will be 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. It'll be on Face. It'll be the regular shows, right? The second, the third, the game against Toronto in Toronto will be a fun one, right? Oh, darkness, go away, go away. No, I love emos. I've never had CC's, but I love emos. I'm a fan of Provel cheese. I like it, right? Sammy, I'm a sailor, all right? I'm a sailor. So yes, I do drink. Um, Looks like the game's about on, so I'm going to disappear. We'll be back when the. I don't understand why people show up at the last minute to games. You paid for that ticket, and that ticket gets you in from when they open the doors till they close the doors. Why would you shortchange yourself? I don't get that. I absolutely don't get that. Why not, Shock? Why not? Probably not, and don't think any of them care. To be honest, if someone wanted to call them, go ahead, but I don't think they'd even care, right? To be honest, you know, I'm a nobody, and I just have to accept that. You guys, this is what the show is always going to be. I want it to be more. It's not. It's not going to grow. It's not going to get bigger. Even when I moved to St. Louis, it's not like all of a sudden 1,000 people are going to watch me because I'm living in St. Louis. If 1,000 people are going to watch me, they'd already watch me. It is what it is. You know. What else can I say? Right? It is what it is. Um, I'm just gonna roll with it. Just gonna roll with it. Hopefully get my writing started up again. Maybe, and that's the biggest thing. That's what I'm gonna try and do on the plane a little bit. Just write a little bit and see what comes out. Well, thank you, bud. Thank you. I realize that I'm just not gonna grow. Yeah. I never understood that. Never understood that. Well, guys, looks like we're just about on, so I'm going to back away. I will see you guys at the intermission. Aloha. Well, hey everybody. It is I'm trying to figure things out here. It is 2-1 Toronto. Couple observations. Toronto is extremely aggressive. And I mean extremely aggressive. That power play for the Blues, they were everywhere, right? Um well, I I would put maybe the Tavares goal against Bennington, but other than that, I can't put anything else again. I thought he played well, right? I did think he played well. And you look at all three games, or all three goals, they were basically missed shots or rebounds that allowed for it. So I'm not sure about Bennington needing to be better there. I'd like to see him stop more shots, but a lot of it is, how much better can he get? So I'm kind of iffy on that one, and I appreciate you, Alessandro. Ted Dieterman, Chris Rinkerman, and I'm sorry if I'm killing names. I can't see very well. Marianne Holmes, Sammy Holmes, Chris Shockey, Ryan Green, Z Guido, John Hefner, and Ashley Jones. Thank you for putting your thumbs in the air. Greatly appreciate it. Pareko Puck Watches, get rid of the oh man, you guys are hard on him. I'm not as hard on Pareko. I think I gotta ask this darkness. You gotta play the game. You keep saying he's puck watching, but I don't see it. He has so many other jobs to do, and you just blame him for everything, man. I agree, Chris. I figured out why my nose itches so bad when I'm doing the show. Hold on, I'll be right back. So this here is a cooling pad that was under my laptop. And as you can see, it's got mold on it. No wonder I keep getting itchy and sick. Right? Don't know how it got the mold on it. It's not wet. It's never been wet, but it's got mold growing on it. So that's going in the trash today. That's why my nose has been itching so bad. There we go. Trying to see everybody's comments. Yes, at Trevorrow's goals, he's got to get that. First one, not so much. Oh, my bad. Wow. Talk about an omen. Talk about an omen. You guys. So, small little Christmas. We have a small Christmas tree, right? And on it, right there, you can see that's my Bennington ornament. It was sitting right there in the middle. Right as we're talking about it, he falls down. Wow. That was interesting. Pareko has had moments, but who are we to replace him with? Yeah, that Rob, I talk about that all the time. It's a close game that I like St. Louis compete level. They aren't puck watching. They're definitely. I agree. See, I agree. I'm with you, Alexandra. I see that too. Oh yeah, Tad. I've noticed that too about the late goals. The first one on hold, there's no way Bennington stops that. Off the crossbar to a guy's stick, you're not stopping that. And then the Blues goal was a scramble in front of the net. And you look at Tavares' goal, Marner back. Oh, yeah, Bennington should have had that one. I'll say that. He left too much of the post. Left way too much of the post. Oh man. Yeah, my nose is really itchy. I got to get rid of that thing. So this is going to be my last show until I get in town. I will do something on I'll do something on the 29th or 28th. I'll do something. I should be able to do some type of show. I mean, 8 p.m. will be 8 p.m. I'll actually be in town, so we'll see what I can get set up, get checked in, get set up. I think they will too, man. I will too. I got to finish packing. I checked into my flight, but it wouldn't let me check baggage on, so I got to figure that out. Get my checked baggage and then go from there. Um, you know what I may do? I may drive to the airport early and check my bag in because you can usually do that, right? And that way, all I got to do is go straight to the counter. I might do that. I might find out if there's an opening and try that. That way, I can just check my bag in and go from there. That might make life a little bit easier on me. Um, Play exactly like we did in that period. Besides the two goals, yeah, I'm with you. I think so. Um, yeah, that's what I'm dealing with, I guess, and I got to get rid of that. Make the show good. My last ones. I'll do the best I can. Not sure who that is because I my Facebook's not working right now. Um, I'll do the best I can, man. I'll do the best they can. What do we got here? We got a couple of new people. Jason Nichols and Aaron Culture. They added their names to the thumb list. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you that does that. Uh, Look, I'm doing the best I can, guys. My head's not completely in these things. Um, I admit that. I admit that right now. Uh, I want to be better. I want to do better. Maybe ah shit. Maybe once this trip is going to help me feel just that much better. I don't know. To be honest, let's see what happens. I talked about that 10-minute TikTok where I talked about fear of the known. That's been my biggest thing right now, the fear of the known. Oh God, could he fake that headlock anymore? Wow. That was an absolute fake headlock. Pat Maroon is a horrible actor. And Ric Flair ain't much better. Ain't much better. Um, Man, these commercials. I can't wait to get home. I cannot wait to get home, guys. It's 3:45 here, and my flight leaves at 11:30 tonight. So that's how much time I got left. Uh, let's just have fun, guys. Let's just be fun. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Emos is still owned by the original family. That I know. Um, well, I appreciate that, but is what it is. Uh, Thank you. Actually, the problem is I won't be doing that show. Ashley will because it's on the 5th and I won't be back here yet. Um, I would probably be back here in time for the post game, right? If I set my laptop up like I am now, but there's no way I'm going to have sorry, my shoulder. Yeah, I know, bud. Ashley will probably do that. So Ashley will send you. I'll try and get you set up with Ashley so she can send you a link. Um, what happens is I'm leaving on the 4th in St. Louis, but I ended up making a mistake, thinking I was going to get into Hawaii on getting into a really good time on the 4th, but I actually have an overnight in Dallas, so I'm actually going to see my uncle, who I haven't seen since 1984. So 38 years, something like that. I haven't seen him since April of '84. So it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. Um, Intermission's almost over, guys. I got to finish packing. I got to get things taken care of and try and do this check-in baggage and that. So, guys, have a great one. Sorry about the short show today. I will follow my TikToks. I will start doing TikToks for my trip. I'll do some Facebook Lives. Follow that. I'll try and let you guys know what's going on. Just know I'm here for you. I'm always going to be Guy the White Blues fan no matter what. I appreciate and love each and every one of you that watches these shows. You don't know, my friends. You don't know. So this is Guy the White Blues fan saying aloha mahalo. And until next time.